All right, is this thing recording? Okay. Hello. Hello there, Matt. I haven't talked in so long. I really hope I don't sound like some rusty hinge. Anyways, I just never talk to people. I'm just drawing all the time. I'm always drawing, which actually leads perfectly into the topic of this video, that is drawing every single day. Apparently, drawing every single day is bad now. Pretty weird. I drew every single day. In fact, this past week has been the busiest week from the time I started drawing manga full time, right? Because of a commission I did last week and some things that happened in my personal life, I fell back on schedule and I had to keep up with the schedule because I've been mentioning everywhere that I'll release Neo 0.0 by 1st April. I was saying by the end of March, which is 1st April. That's the fixed date. Okay, it's going live on 1st April. It's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna love it. But because I've been saying first the end of March, I have to keep up with my schedule and actually deliver what I'm saying. So this past week, I've been drawing 2 to 3 pages every single day, dude. Do you know how much work that is? And it's it's not just about the page count, it's the types of pages. If you've been following my Instagram, you've been seeing the crazy shit I've been drawing. I haven't been showing a lot of it because I'm at such a crucial point. I can't just post whatever I draw. It's very important to the story. So I've been drawing like crazy. And then on top of that, I've been going into a new venture. Yeah. I'll probably talk about that some other day, but essentially, this is what my calendar looks like. Yes, the blurred part is also drawing. It's a different kind of drawing, but it's also drawing. See this block that says YouTube? I'm supposed to be working on YouTube videos during this block, but I can't. I haven't because I still need to draw more. There's so much more I need to draw. 24 hours just isn't enough. There are other people out here going on about how drawing every single day is bad for you or something. What? Bro, let's talk about what inspired this video in the first place. I've been seeing these videos pop up on my feed. The worst art advice or the art advice that ruined my life, or just plain don't draw every day. And honestly, most of them are valid. If you had asked me about this topic a few months ago, I would have probably agreed with these videos. I don't now, but I would have. And I totally understand the perspective they're coming from, the viewpoint. I get what they mean. I know why they're saying what they're saying. But I also think they're a little misleading because if I saw those videos the way I was a year ago and I saw those videos, I'd have felt justified to be lazy and just not draw at all. The main complaint of these videos is that drawing every single day leads to frustration and burnout, which you don't. That's weird. Now, before I actually continue, I do want to mention one really important piece of detail. Are you a hobbyist or are you trying to do something with your art? I've mentioned this multiple times. I'm trying to go pro. This guy, yeah, the guy who drew this shit is trying to go pro. I know, crazy, but as dumb and unreachable and intimidating as it sounds, I am aiming to go pro, and I've completely made up my mind on it. That's why I'm drawing 24 fucking hours a day, dude. Okay, this means a lot to me. I don't know if you guys understand when I say this means a lot to me. And you know, when I'm making these videos or when I'm drawing, I'm pouring everything I have into it, and it means a lot. I'm really going with everything I have with this, and so if drawing is just a fun hobby you can do on and off, you don't really care that much, then that's great, good for you. But if you're trying to go pro, if you're trying to build something with your art, if you're trying to do something serious, then please keep watching. Please listen to what I have to say, because this is really important. I wish someone had just sat me down and told me straight facts to my face. I had to discover it on my own, but I think everyone needs to hear this. If you ask any pro artist what the best piece of advice they have for you, they will almost always say draw every single day or just draw all the time in general. There's this guy on YouTube. I've seen his channel before, just a few times. I don't watch him. I don't watch a lot of content around the drama going on TikTok or whatever. Let me just quickly look it up. Mohammed. I'm sure we've all seen him around. He's a pretty big creator, and I think his video kind of encompasses everything I've seen around this topic on why you should enjoy every day. It's a great video. I recommend you watch it yourself. I honestly agree with a lot of the things he said, but there's also a big chunk of things I think he left out. So I want to use this as a base. The first point he makes is he mentions how unfocused practice won't really result in much, and you will not make as much progress as you would expect from drawing every single day, which honestly I do kind of agree with. Not kind of, I do agree with. If you're not focused in anything, if you're not deliberate with what you're drawing, you really won't see much progress. But I also kind of disagree because it doesn't go over something really important about this. Now, I feel like I should mention that you don't have to draw every day. I'm putting that in quotes. You don't have to draw every single day. The advice of drawing every single day is just a way of saying draw consistently over a long period of time. Just draw a lot. That's what the art is. That's what the advice is about. The pros that are telling you to draw every day, what they're trying to tell you is to just draw consistently, a lot. Be consistent with your drawing and just draw a lot over a long period of time. And so, with this point he makes of unfocused practice, it's a point a lot of people in the art community have made. You have to be focused to improve and whatever, which is true. But you do realize it. You will find that out for yourself if you draw every day, right? Who would have thought? If you drew every single day for a whole month and didn't improve at all, how I would expect you to see that you're not improving. Oh, maybe a month is too short. Maybe a couple of months and you don't see any improvement. You will notice that. You will notice that you're not seeing any improvements. And when you do, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go somewhere and look up. Oh man, why am I not seeing any improvements? Or just ask some dude, why am I not seeing any improvements? And that dude will tell you because your your practice isn't focused. Do focused practice every day, and then you'll be like, oh my god, thank you. And then you go and do focused practice, and then you improve. How is that a bad thing? Yo, why is this a negative point? You will not improve because you draw. Oh, you'll not improve if you draw unfocusedly every single day. What the hell? What? Yes, you will. You will notice it at some point, and you try to find answers, and you will find answers because it's a pretty simple and straightforward answer of just focus your studies and do something, and then you do that, and then you improve. It's this is weird. This is a weird point right here, and I think a lot of people actually do consider this point. There's no right or wrong way to do things, dude. There is no right or wrong way to draw. Just draw and find your way. Drawing every day is kind of just like it's it's movement. It's progress. You're making progress, maybe not artistically, but you're making some form of progress. And you will learn over time that, oh, maybe drawing random shit on Pinterest every single day won't give me results, but drawing sexy will improve my art every day. And then you do more of that. It's about finding your answers. No one will ever tell you everything you need to know to do stuff. I don't think I need to tell you to focus your practice into like a specific area. I already have. Everyone has. Everyone has told you to practice your fundamentals. When you look up how to practice your fundamentals, you realize the fundamentals are just broken pieces of just art. It's just art, but in steps. And people teach you how to move through those steps. Oh, you want to get good at anatomy? Just practice anatomy. You realize, oh, okay, maybe focusing on a body part, say the torso for a week, will yield better results on drawing the torso one day than the hand another day. And if you don't realize that, you will eventually, if you keep drawing every day. It's about discovery. That's the full point. You won't improve by drawing every single day, but if you're not focused on anything in particular, but you will still discover your way. When you come across a video like this, you watch it and be like, oh, okay, that's me right there. And then you go and focus on whatever. Then you improve. That shouldn't be a reason not to draw every day. That really shouldn't. Wait, I just realized there shouldn't be any reason to not draw every day. If you're trying to go pro, you need to draw every day. It's you gotta. It's what you're trying to do. Pros draw every day. It's what we're doing. We're drawing every day. So I just wanted to mention that because it's so weird that people would take this as a point to not draw every day. That's so weird. Okay, well, we're moving on. I think a bit my point. Uh, the second point he makes is drawing every single day. It led him to burnout because he tried to up himself every single day to improve, to be better than he was yesterday every single day. He was scared of not being better, and he was stressed, which led him to burnout. And again, I agree with all the points he's making, but I don't think it's the full story. I do agree that comparing yourself to others will very often lead to burnout, but it will also lead you to discovering to not do that. Guys, all right. You know what? Let me tell you why you should draw every day. I think this alone is the whole reason why drawing every day is is, is advice. Why it's the best advice. It's cause if you draw a lot, if you draw every single day, you are drawing a lot. And as you draw, you will discover these things on your own. You'll discover that comparing yourself on the internet to other people isn't it makes you feel bad, and it makes you stressed, and it makes you want to quit drawing because all these other great artists are better than you. And you will discover that you will burn out, and then, well, if you really did love drawing, you will come back to it eventually, and then you'll get back to drawing, and you realize, maybe I shouldn't be comparing myself. I think every single artist has to go through that. It's just something you go through and realize on your own. All right. And so I do agree that it is very stressful to always try to improve yourself, and on top of that, always comparing yourself to others because everyone apparently is so much better than you. I agree, but it's something you have to go, dude. I made an entire video just on this topic. I think I don't exactly remember the contents of that video, but I think it was about something like that, and it's about discovery, dude. You have to go through this. Yeah, you have to experience it firsthand. I'm not saying go and get yourself burnt out, but I'm also not saying. Hold on a minute. This video is about why drawing every day is bad advice. What is leading to burnout have to do with anything, though? I mean, sure, you're kind of stressed that you have to do better than you were yesterday, but how is that a problem? That's good for you. You should be trying to get better. I mean, not in a toxic way, but like, bro, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Let's just end it. Let's just end it here, okay? Uh, it might lead you to burnout, but also it will also lead you to realizing that certain things you shouldn't be doing certain things a certain way. You shouldn't be posting on Instagram just to be validated that you're a good artist. Don't compare yourself to others, because everyone on Twitter is better than you. You know that everyone is, and yeah, it's not good for you. But if you keep drawing every day, you will probably be just as good, and some other guy will probably be comparing themselves to you. So hey, and actually, why, why I am on this topic? It's good. I firmly believe it's good to compare yourself to others. Actually, I firmly believe it's good to aim high. This is what this video is about. Like, this entire video is just about me talking about this thing. Instead of looking at it as, oh, everyone is better than me, so I shouldn't be drawing, you start stressing out because everyone's better than you. Don't look at it that way. Just flip it around and say, oh, everyone is so better than me, I want to be better than me. And then start chasing after them. Just start sprinting full speed ahead, trying to catch up with them. That's literally my entire that's my mentality with everything. Every single time I come across someone who's better than me at anything, which is almost all the time, it it inspires me. It fires me. I was like, God damn, I want to be like that, and it makes me start moving. Obviously, I've burned out before. Obviously, I've stressed out about not being as good as X. But like, eventually, you have to have the mindset of you have to have the growth mindset. I think that's what it's called. You have to want to be better. You have to try to be better. Chase after all those great people. I'm chasing after Yusuke Murata, possibly the greatest manga artist of our time, who's still alive. Do not come at me with Mira being better. Mira is always the goat. Is the main goat. I'm not trying. I am chasing after Yusuke Murata, possibly the best artist of our time, who's still alive right now. Possibly, I don't know. Don't come at me. Actually, do come at me. Give me better artists. I want to look at better stuff. But I'm constantly chasing after better people to chase after, and I think you need a mindset like that. Stop stressing yourself out. That's been dumb. Chase after them, catch up to them, be better than them, and then they will compare themselves to you. How about that? That sounds pretty great, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. This is actually something I really, really, really agree with, because it's so true. You'll get significantly better after you take a break. You have to understand what you're aiming for. You have to know what you want with your art. I'm a manga artist. I draw manga. I have to draw a certain amount of things in a certain period of time. I can't just take a break and watch a movie I like whenever I want. I have to keep up with my schedule. That's why I'm drawing the entire day, every single day, until 1st April, because I have to. That's what I'm doing. I can take a break after I'm done. I don't need to take a break in between. And it's the same with just plain drawing every day. Know what you want to do. Do what you want to do, and then take a break after. It's really that simple. You don't really even need to draw every single day. It's all about consistency, man. I'm all about that consistency. You will learn anything. I mean, anything. You can learn anything under the sun with consistent practice. Again, I have made an entire video just about that. Again, needing rest shouldn't be an excuse to not draw every day. Obviously, listen to your body. If you feel tired, rest, and then come back to the activity. You're not gonna die if you miss a day. You can just come back to it later. It's about the consistency, not really about the every day. Doing something every day is just a way to build consistency. All right, all right. My little ADHD brain can't hold this entire section, so I'll just break it up into chunks. He proposes an experiment. You take two people, one focuses on the fundamentals for 6 weeks, the other just draws randomly for 6 weeks. Who gets better? Obviously, the guy who was doing fundamentals gets better, right? Great. We're so happy. Don't draw every day. Just draw fundamentals sometimes, but not every day. It goes back to the first point I made. That is, you discover things as you go. That guy who was drawing every day, like aimlessly, eventually he'll reach at a point where he will discover what fundamentals are. He will reach that point. Eventually, he will. And when he does, he's gonna be a beast because he's gonna be drawing every day, focusing on the fundamentals. And he'll both of them will get better. No one will get better more than the other. They will both get better over time because they will both discover that fundamentals are important. Also, having fun while drawing is important. These are things you discover. There is no right or wrong way to do art. Please don't be scared to do art because you have to do things a certain way. I hate that. I really hate that mindset of trying to do everything right from the get-go. You will discover things as you go on. You will discover things. You will learn. You're not falling backwards if you don't draw every day. Your progress won't be impeded if you don't draw every day. Wait, no, that's not right. If you draw every day. What I'm saying is, just because you don't do what X artist says doesn't mean you won't improve. As long as you keep drawing over a period of time, you will improve no matter what. Time and practice, time and consistency, that is all there is to improvement. I don't give a fuck what someone says. If you do something over a period of time, you will get better from the time you started to the time you stopped. And by the time you stopped, you would have discovered a better way of doing what you did, and you'll get even faster at improving. I've been drawing for a little over 2 to 3 years. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing from the beginning. I just drew junk, and it was fun actually. It made me want to draw more. I just kept drawing and drawing and drawing. And then I started drawing on camera and making videos. You guys don't know this, but from the moment I started drawing on video, I've been drawing every single day since then. There have been points where I've been burnt out, for example, around this period of time, and also kind of stopped around this period of time. But it's something I always come back to and just continue doing. And it's so crazy when I look at the video, the very first art related video I posted on this channel some 8 months ago, and I look at the level of my art then, and I look at the level of my art now. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. Look at any of the shorts I've posted recently. Just look at my Instagram. It's been 8 months. It's just a period of 8 months in between, and I've seen so much progress. That's very much because I've been consistently drawing. I haven't been doing any special training. I haven't been doing any special regime. I haven't been doing anything special. I've just been drawing. I've just been drawing, and I've discovered along the way that doing this yields better results than doing that. I've discovered along the way that drawing 24 hours will burn you the fuck out, and you shouldn't do that. I have discovered along the way how to draw anatomy I've discovered along the way a good mindset on approaching art and honestly just life in general. And I've also discovered toxic mindsets and things that affect you and affect your art or whatever. I feel like I would do a disservice to him if I didn't watch the full video. Maybe he does mention all this junk and all, my entire video was spoilers. But okay, let me just watch the entire thing real quick. I just love how he mentions that art is a marathon, not a sprint. You do realize that if you just go balls to the wall with practicing fundamentals all the time, you're literally sprinting. You're trying to use the best results as fast as possible. I just wanted to mention that. Again, I'm more about the fundamentals. I just watch any of my other videos. I'm more about that. But I'm also about the fun. The fun is the most important part. Fundamentals don't even matter. Yeah, I said it. I said it. The fundamentals, they don't matter. If what matters the most is having fun. You realize when you're having fun, you want to draw better to have more fun, and you realize that fundamentally you greatly improve your art, and it makes it more fun. It makes you able to draw more things, more complicated things, and it's great. Also, he does talk about, he does give his own advice, which it's really I appreciate that. Let me just quick pause here. What he said just now, that's what he said is the entire video. That's literally what I've been talking about. That is, if you know what you want to draw, you can more properly focus your practice to that, right? But sometimes you don't know what you want to draw. It's something you kind of discover along the way as you draw. You guys do know that I didn't like, start off knowing that I wanted to draw manga from the beginning. Like no, literally just scroll down to the bottom of this channel. The first few videos, they're about animation. I actually wanted to get into animation. That was my first. That was what I wanted to do at the beginning. And then I couldn't afford uh, getting into animation because I didn't have a computer, and so I just drew because I had no idea what I wanted to do. I drew clothing, I drew characters, I drew whatever. I just drew random junk, and eventually it led me to be, oh, I wanna tell stories. I wanna bring the world. I wanna bring my world to life. I wanna show people what I see. And then I discovered anyone can draw manga. And then I started drawing manga. And then I am drawing manga. It's something I discovered along the way. We don't know these things from the very beginning. That's why unfocused practice isn't bad. It's not even practice. You're just drawing for fun. You're just having fun. You're just chilling. You're vibing. It's good for you. It helps you discover things about yourself, your style, your intentions with your art, the kinds of things you want to achieve with your art, and just everything. It's something you discover along the way. That's all stuff you find out as you draw every day. I just wanted to mention that. That was that was a really good way to end the video. It gave you a really practical way of approaching things, and it's good. I think everyone should watch this video. They should, especially that last bit. It's a very important bit. Mohammed is a way better artist than I am. I've just been drawing for years, like 2 3 years. I mean, oh, I'm just a toddler in his eyes. But I do hope I was able to bring more context to the topic of drawing every day. In conclusion, drawing every day is not bad. Not drawing every day is also not bad. The reason a lot of people advise you to draw every day is because as you repeat an act over and over and over and over a period of time, you will discover certain things, you discover certain ways of doing things in a much better way. So the open of drawing every day is simply discovery. It's a matter of discovering things. Drawing is the act of drawing. If you don't want to draw, then I don't know. That's all I have to say about this topic. I'm currently drawing Yama 0.0. I'm publishing it on the 1st of April. At the point of making this video, I have 16 pages to go. I have currently drawn 29 pages. It's 45 pages. I've currently drawn 29 and I have 16 to go. I really hope you guys will love it. I've worked really hard on this. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving this video a like. And hey, tell me your opinions in the comments. I want to hear what you all think. As always, I deeply appreciate you being here, and